Right, all crew step off now we can rehearsal.
MOFFIE is the story of a young man named Nicholas who is conscripted to the army in 1981, and the film journeys with him for 2 years on this road to self-discovery, but also to being very indoctrinated by the apartheid military and government.
It's a much more intimate and personal take on a war drama. It kind of interrogates how this happened, why this happened, and how this shaped our world now, how these men and these systems created what we have now or influenced what we have now.
The title of the film is the title of the book, and for the author of the book, it is a provocation about the word that was used to shame him and to shame many other men. And the title of the film for us is an expansion of that. It is about the fact that the film's interest is the weaponizing of this word to diminish and to dehumanize and to demoralize and to demasculinize men. And so our approach to the word in the film is to try and appropriate, to reappropriate its power and to denuclearise it.
I think it is a perfect title. I believe that every word has the value that a person personally puts to it. To say it, like I'm in the movie MOFFIE. When people ask me, what movie are you in? I say MOFFIE. And then they go, what are you talking about? And then I say it. It's a movie that needs to communicate to people what went down, what was wrong with it. And that word is exactly what was wrong with it.
The worst part is being young and having that word used against you. And it creates a lot of damage, but I think over time, when you grow older and you start to accept yourself, then it's much easier to just shrug it off, and you know that it's not a reflection on you, it's a reflection on the other person.
Oliver made it very clear that the process was about young men in these very difficult situations and pressurized situations, and we were young men in a very difficult, very pressurized situation. So I think the narrative of filmmaking, the narrative of who we were, and the narrative we were trying to tell merged perfectly.
There were a lot of moments in the film that became very real. There were moments in, like even the light-hearted ones, when we were filming the border scenes and things like that, when we were just hanging out in those scenes, or telling stories and things like that. By that point, we'd gotten so close, it was real.
You don't get the opportunity to work with so many young people around your age, and then we spent so much time together, and I was completely surprised at how nice everyone was. And thinking this is a hectic, this is a very tough subject matter, and it's going to be tough physically and everything, but it was absolutely amazing. There's not one bad memory about it.
Well, I didn't have to be at school, so I think that was the main highlight. No, I think I learned more about acting in the first week of set than anyone has ever tried to teach me.
You think, okay, maybe you're driving with your minivan somewhere and you rock up and you just do something quickly. No, you work hard. Like, some of the sweat and tears and stuff you see on screen is real.
I think one of the best moments was we're doing the border scene, and we're in this tent, and we're all just laying there, and Oliver's just filming what's going on, and we're just having banter with the guys. That was such a special moment because it was so close to the end of the film, but it kind of encapsulated everything that we've been through. I don't want to spoil what happened, but you'll see it in the film, and it's beautiful.